on the floor. We're live at American Airlines Center. Cleveland up 12.
There's something going on all the time.
It always helps to have a great home record, too, and Dallas was 34-7 at home last season. However, one of those 7 home losses was at the hands of these Cleveland Cavaliers on December 27th, whenever the Cavs defeated Dallas by a score of 88-81. Last year, the Mavs and Cavs split their 2-game season series. Of course, Dallas had a very impressive win over Cleveland on opening night, on Halloween night in Cleveland. But tonight, Cleveland has, again, going back to what we were talking about before the timeout, what I briefly mentioned, and I think you'd like to elaborate a little bit more on that. Cleveland has come to play tonight, and maybe at the top of the list, is because this is a team that is upset over losing to New Orleans and blowing a fourth-quarter lead on Saturday night.
I talked to one of their TV announcers, and I talked to one of their coaches, and you are exactly right. They were very disappointed in the fact that they didn't get the thing done on Saturday night against New Orleans, and they just turned that stock inside out. That has become motivation coming into this ball game tonight against the Mavericks. Mavericks must respond to that, and they will. I really believe they will.
11-1 Cleveland run. Jay Barea just came into the game, and Bass, for a guy who's got such a great mid-range jump shot, really leads out the short.
You know why?
Tried to use the glass?
He went to the glass with that shot. He didn't have enough of an angle. He was too flat along the baseline to go to the glass on that particular shot.
LeBron, he uses the glass.
He has the right angle.
Yes.
He will do that in a second.
Works off the Scottish job pick. And Bass gets it, and he's blocked going up, follows it home.
I'll tell you, Mark, Cleveland really attacks the pick and roll. And I believe they're vulnerable when they do that. If you slip picks or split those two defenders, you can cause those people to be a little bit more gun shy.
The former Cleveland Cavaliers, the guy on a jump, followed home Bass's miss, and has an opportunity for a three-point play. It was very picking up the second shot. Missed the free throw. LeBron there for the rebound. Remember that Job was drafted right out of Oak Hill Academy. 8th pick of 2001, and spent 4 difficult years in Cleveland. Came to Dallas and had just a complete rebirth of his career. Maybe you would even call it the birth of his career. I don't know that there was ever an actual birth of his career, considering how tough those 4 years were. Here's out. He shot clock. He traveled. Turnover Cleveland. Steve Savvy is going to adjust the clock here. Dallas will get a little bit more time.
See there, look how high Verjao is. See, you've got to slip that pick right here. Job's got to slip it and go to the basket, or the dribblers got to split those two defenders. They're really vulnerable on that. But that is part of what they do, especially with their bigs. Bigs are their big guys, and they will just attack the ball on pick and rolls, which makes them vulnerable on slip picks and splitting the pick.
Dirk comes back in. Dallas with 11.6 when they threw it in. Dallas trying to get a score here at the end of the first quarter. Right, driving hard to the floor, and Wally Zerbiak took quite a tumble as well. Zerbiak is the guilty party on the foul, and that puts Cleveland over the limit. That's their second in the last 2 minutes, and so a trip to the free throw line for Antoine Wright.
Well, right now the Mavericks have 4 players on the floor.
Zerk's going back out. Job's about to come back in,
but he's not in right now.
3.1 remaining in the first as Wright is on the line. First free throw attempt in the regular season, 8 preseason games, 6 starts. Wright shot 62% on free throws. Last season in the time between Dallas and New Jersey, Wright was a 69% foul shooter.
I want to be careful here because James loves this situation. Loves to have the ball and advance it, and he can advance it so very quickly and pull up and shoot the jump shot with 3.1 seconds left.
Right, got him both.
He's going to throw it inbounds, so he's not going to end up with it. Yes, he is.
Really?
That's exactly what he will do. That very thing. They want, because he can advance it quickly and he can get over the top of the defender and get a reasonable look at the basket.
Tough start tonight for Dallas here on their home floor.